I went outside to feed my birds today, and I came back in, and I said to my husband, I said, it's a gorgeous day. It's a beautiful day. We're just sitting on the couch. We've got no plans. He's playing his guitar. I'm sitting on my end, scrolling TikTok, and I saw somebody post about Costco. You know, there's kind of a Costco Target war going on right now. So I said to ChatGPT, I said, where is the closest Costco to Hattiesburg, Mississippi? And Ridgeland, Mississippi. That's 90 miles from my house. So I turned to my husband and I said, one day soon, let's go over to Jackson. There's some things I want to do. And he said, want to go today? And I said, really? And he said, sure. It's the kind of husband I have. So I said, okay. So we're going to go to Ridgeland. We're going to do a few things, and I'm taking you with me. We're going to Jackson. Okay, y'all, I'm in my happy place. I'm going to show you where it is. Hang on. This is the shoe department at Mason Weiss in Jackson, Mississippi. And I came here to pick some shoes up that I'd already bought, but they're having a big sale, and I want you to look. By Pedro Garcia, YSL, it's where Pedro Garcia, Adani, and look at these, you. Look at these. Oh, oh, oh. Lebanese, Adani. Honey, I bought some shoes. I just put them straight in the trunk. I just said, honey, pop the trunk. Put them in the trunk. But I came in and I was telling him what a good deal I got on my shoes. And what did you do, honey? What did you do? You gave me a...
I did give you a...
You gave me a high five.
I asked if you made a video.
Yeah, I asked if I made a video. He gave me a high five because he's on my team. He supports... he supports my shoe quest. Success. It was a raging success. All right, change of plans for dinner. We're going to Costco now. First time either one of us have ever been in a Costco. So we'll film a little bit of that so we know what that's like. Maybe we'll get a membership. I hope they let us in. Will they let us in without a membership? Is it that kind of a place? We've changed where we're going to dinner because we pulled up the menu and the steak was like $70 for a steak. And I think that's ridiculous. What do you think?
I'll go there, but the other place sounds better.
I'll go there. Well, we're going to try a new place called Blues Full Serve. But the menu had no prices, so we don't know. We may be going from the frying pan to the fryer, but we'll see. I just saw a thrift store next to an Ace Hardware. We have to come back and go. Like two of my new favorite things next to each other. A thrift store and an Ace Hardware. I could spend all day probably in just those two places. Look at our shadow holding hands. All right, we're going to Costco. First time ever. Virgin Costcoers. Costco goers. Will there be any treasures? We'll find out. This is Joe, and Costco needs to give Joe a raise because he just did the most amazing tour. And I didn't ask you if I could video because
That's fine.
But we're signing up. And we live 90 miles from here, but we're signing up because Joe did such an amazing job telling us about how great everything is at Costco. So when I come back now, we're gonna visit.
All right,
okay.
I'll be here.
All right, Joe knows Costco.
Yes, go sign up.
Go sign up. Showing the Clipper in action. My purse clip, how it works on the table. This is my burger. Look. Okay, that is thebomb.com right there. That is yummy. So good. People always say, will you do a what I eat in a day video? I don't think they realize that I eat like this. I just won't eat the whole thing. So this is the point in the meal where I have to decide, do I eat another bite and risk making myself sick, or do I stop? And this might possibly be the best cheeseburger I've ever had in my life. Really tempted to keep eating. So good. The service has been amazing. Excellent, excellent, excellent service. Can't say enough. And you're digging your succotash. The onion rings are delicious. They're thin. Look, there's a better picture. Oh, yeah. Yeah, delicious. Are you giving me that or are you just showing it? I showed it. this, yum, so good. I mean, it's messy and delicious. Fries are seasoned. Baked chicken is called cast iron chicken, and it's on some kind of yummy green beans. Okay, I ate 2 more little onion ring strips, and that's it. This is where it's at. So this morning I had a protein ice cream, a whole pint, creamy, which was 45 grams of protein. And tonight I'm having basically half of this cheeseburger, which is big. There's a lot of meat on this burger. A few french fries, a few onion rings. The best burger I think I've ever had. Lou's full serve. Come to Jackson. This is in Ridgeland, Mississippi. So good. Excellent service, excellent food, good prices. I cannot even tell you how much I want to keep eating these. I'm just looking at it and I want to eat the whole thing. But I physically just can't. I can't have one more bite. That's the thing about not having a stomach. You have to really triage the bites. So you get to where you're like, okay, I don't want to fill up any of the little space in my stomach with this bread. I do eat bread. I eat a lot of bread, but it comes down to like, what is the best, most delicious bite, which is usually like right here, this part. Okay, so this is the boring part of the evening where I look at the dessert menu and I dream about all the things I would eat if I was eating. Y'all get some last minute onion rings. All the things that I would eat if I were still eating sugar. So this list, high on the list right here would be vanilla ice cream with cinnamon toast crunch, because that is the absolute best thing you can put on vanilla ice cream with cinnamon toast crunch cereal. I don't know if that's what they mean by it, but that is delicious. The pecan pie with ice cream is definitely what I would order if I were going to order dessert tonight, followed closely by the cheesecake. So we're just going to look at that and we're going to think about how delicious that would be, and then we're going to not order it. This is Lou, the owner, who stopped by to make sure everything was okay. Okay, so we had a great date night. Totally unplanned and unexpected. We were sitting on the couch. I don't know, what time was it? 11 o'clock?
Yeah,
and we just were like, let's go. Well, he said, let's go on and go, because he's so sweet. And we are now new Costco members. Very exciting. Are we old? Is that why we think a Costco member? Oh, I'm excited. He's a lukewarm on the Costco membership, but it was fun. And a new place to eat, which was delicious service, excellent food, excellent, best burger ever.
Then turn right.
And an amazing shoe sale. Did you see the shoes? Amazing shoe sale. Crazy good prices on the shoes. And that's the store where I often, when I'm doing my OOTD, I say, and this ring came from Maison Weiss. That is Maison Weiss. That's where we were. I always have to stop in there. So thanks for coming along on my date night. It was fun.